Hello, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's listening. Welcome back to another episode of Pulling Up the Slovan. Now, it's exciting times. We're about to play Slovan Bratislava, but first, I will show you some fixtures that we played, because we played a whole, was it one game? Yeah, so we lost the first round of the FA Cup, and I think you watched that. I don't remember. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. And then we drew 1-1 with Łódź. So it's happening again. The classic. We've just come back from the first European tie after oh good God, after after the kind of winter break, and we're having a little bit of a slip. It's okay. Now we've got to play Slovan Bratislava and then Wisła. So let's do it. Wisła are second in the league. Lech have been flailing about like absolute incompetence, and are now way back in third. So I'm going to have to change about the team a bit. I'm going to do my standard goalkeeper change. Going to put Achy Breaky at left back. I just found out that Mamadov is injured for 3 days, but of course that's including today. But we do have Lasher, and he's almost, if not as good, he's basically the same. So we're going to go with Kotsev and Danny Castro. We're going to have Odita in the middle. We'll do that. We're going to put Sikorsky in, and we're going to put in Souza. And that leaves us with a pretty standardly good team, I think. Castro, maybe not the best player for us. It's a shame that Ouattara is ineligible, because that's what I chose to do. I might not start Kotsev. I might start with... maybe let's start with Brett. Let's do that. Let's really shake it up a little bit. So yeah, hope you guys are good. They're playing with they've got John Monday. They've got John Monday, the John Monday. They said bloody hell. They made Bate made a lot of money on him after one season. Pretty well done. Well done, John Monday. Any other players we recognise? No. Good. Right, let's go. They got the guy called the Hut. Are they playing with a five-man defence? Or is it a 4-3-3? It can't be a 5-3-3, so it must be. Right, or is it a 5-3-2? Let's check when it comes up. Anyway, home game. We've got to try and not concede. Yeah, 5-3-2. So they're worried about us. They think we can beat them. So that's good, especially because they're playing away. So yeah, they're definitely worried. If they've just spent £1 million on John Monday, then they're obviously an absolute basket case of a club. Savic. Ooh, ball's gone into Ado. Abahi. Oh, that was no need. You could have slipped it up the line. I'm always pointing with my fingers. You can never see. It's a shame that you can't sort of watch me do it. But I point with my fingers quite a lot, which I was just doing there is to demonstrate it. And then again, I remembered, of course, you can't see me even doing that. But I often like sort of say, put it here, or like get the ball there and then pass it there. Anyway, Abahi. He's gone -1, but he's smashed it into the side netting. Are they still playing with the back? Yeah, they are. They're still playing with their back five. Adilovic. Good name. Bielik. I think maybe Sam scouted Bielik. I think I recognise that guy. Adita. Now, we are going to get overrun everywhere, because their wing-backs clearly push up. Are we getting overrun in every single... We shouldn't do. If we've got the ball, we should be overrunning them everywhere except for at the back, except for up front. Ooh. So we probably need to get some goals from the break. Anyway, let's see what happens if Adilovic gets sent off. He did. Oh. So now how are they gonna react to that? Oh, they have changed. That's why. So they did push their fullbacks on, but now they've lost one of their midfielders. So let's see how they adjust. Lasher to Harry. Harry got his first goal for the club in the last game. Castro crosses. Yozanov. Savic. Oh, Savic has never been a very good finisher. Okay, so they just switched to a two-man midfield. That should bode well for us. We should be overrunning them in most places now, especially now that they've pushed their wing backs up. Oh, Savic again. Kovac. for all the bullying that Sam did of That was my video of Whose Line Is It Anyway, which I will be watching after this. Come on, what was I going to say about a second ago? Oh, I've bloody forgotten. But anyway, achy breaky Castro. Achy breaky. Oh, that's it. Oh yeah, Sam used to bully Florian Andre, who's our usual right winger, or he was last season, for being rubbish, but he scores goals, which is not what Savic does so much of. Anyway, we're clearly pushing them back quite a lot. Hari, achy breaky, Addo, gone. Magicus. Oh, Magicus a goal, guys. We need to, down to 10 men. We need to win this game now. We need to be winning this. Addo to Odita, smashed over the bar. I'm keeping this up because I want to see how they continue to react. I think that's interesting how the computer does things. Mancia crosses. Lasher. Oh, he must. But it's okay. Odita's still got it. Nope, it's gone up for a throw. D Kovac. How many Kovacs are there? Abahi, Mancia. Savic crosses. Oh, that looked like a really lame cross. If he'd put it in with power, someone might have tipped it in. Might have beaten the defender who got there. Mancia wins the ball in the air. No, he doesn't. He is offside. Just a little burp, having a bit of scratch on the screen. Again, you can't see that, but there was a mark. It made me sad. Hari, Castro. Up to Addo. Addo crosses. Oh, cross it. Mancia's lurking. That's what he's doing. Lurking. Larkin. Philip Larkin. That's what he's doing. They're doing okay. But I would be expecting to see some goal shots happening. They're all playing fine, so I'm not going to make any of my brash halftime changes or anything like that. What's the story then? Balamori. Hari to Castro. To Hari. Oh, he went right through him there. Go on, another red card. Where's he playing up front? Another one? Give us another red. No, he's only got a yellow. Momchillo, what a great name. Achy breaky up to Mancia. Mancia wins it but doesn't get anywhere. Mancia again. No. Hari wins 2 headers there. Odita wastefully curls the ball around the post. Right. I'm going to go Souza on. And Balls on for Addo, because Balls is great. Maybe that will do what we need to do to break them down, because I don't really want to. I mean, I don't mind a 0-0 again, like what happened in. Oh no, actually, it was. Where was it that we drew 0-0? Oh, it might have been in one of the qualifying legs, but I drew 0-0 at home and then went away and won. Can't remember. Or maybe it was just, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I wouldn't mind drawing 0-0, I guess. It doesn't matter so much. I mean, it means if we score in Bratislava that we get the away goals rule. John Monday, you better not score. Never scored for me, so you better not score against me, mate. Especially not in the Europa League. John Monday, go away. Adita's tired, so I'm going to bring on Kotsev in the middle, see if he can play that role. Probably not. Achy breaky to Balls. Hari. We're playing well, we're just not converting the oh my god, Odita, you need to stop shooting. It's with my central midfielders. Okay, so now Odita is going to come off just after he's wasted another chance. Kenny Odita. Alright, we need to not. No, we need to not. We need to not. We need to score a goal now. Balls. Corner. We've gone overload, have we? No, we're waiting for it. Mancia crosses. Lasher, back post. Heads over the bar. Oh, man. What's the stats on this? The second half has been dreadful. It's probably because of my shitty team talk. I should have said I was angry with them. Kotsev, Hari, over to Achy breaky now. Achy breaky crosses. Mancia scores! Was that an overhead kick or something like that? I mean, it looked like it was. It was weird. Okay, so let's take us back to standard. Will it tell us if that was an overhead kick? I mean, it looked really weirdly positioned. Hari to Achy breaky. Oh no, it was just a header. Great header. 1-0 up in the round of 16. So we've got 1 foot in the door of the quarterfinals, unless they score now, which they will. Oh no, he made a foul, and he's going to get sent off. Like what? Okay, so instead of they've reverted to that formation then. Instead of them scoring, they've now lost a player instead. All right, fine. It would have been great to double the lead there. Balls, come on. Tuna, Harry, Mancia. They've got basically no defenders anymore. I wanted him to dig that through there to Balls. Castro to Balls. And we have won 1-0. Ooh, is it enough? Have to find out in the next one. Well done, lads. We got through it, just about. I mean, we nobbled them, except for the fact that we didn't actually score any of the goals. I mean, if we get through this round, we won't get any further. Look at the rest of the teams that are in the Man United, Arsenal, Bayern, Groningen. No. Slask defeat 9-man Bratislava 1-0. Okay. So now we've got to play Wisła, which is going to be a much changed team, I imagine, because... is that at home as well? Did I see that was at home? I don't think it is. I think it's at their place. Which means we could just do withdrawing. I mean, I'd like to win it, obviously. But I think we battered them 4-1 or something earlier in the season. We absolutely... we humped them as the... in a nice way. Lovingly humped them. With consent and stuff. But it... was still... I mean, Polonia Warszawa having an absolutely dreadful season. 9th. Yeah, so we are playing Wisła. We are 4 points ahead of them. We still haven't lost this season. Important to remember that. So we've only got 9 games left. So let's see if we can't carry on this ridiculous run. Confident, I'd say it was Mancia, because he's an absolute big old legend. Did I say that they will catch up with the team at some point? I didn't mean to say that. That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say, no, we'll be fine. All right, let's see if Krakow can do us another favour and put Lech really out of the frame for the title. Oh no, Lana Torren. I think they might be being promoted. I'm not sure we've had them in the league yet, but it's a fun name. My friends did a run around Torren once, so there you go. Some knowledge. I've turned my fan on. That's a lot louder than I thought it usually is, but maybe I'm wrong. Not wearing headphones today. I know, Lech absolutely smashed Krakow. Fine. Okay. So, let's play after a long processing screen. Apparently. Come on. I'm considering, the reason that I'm starting to get updates from the German leagues is I'm considering taking over one of the Berlin teams, and so I've had their leagues loaded into the database. I want to do that. Okay, so Kamil Mosor is supposed to be one of the most gifted players ever to have come through the club. I mean, he's not looking outstanding, and he's not going to be as good as Mirza Husic. I will look through the rest of those off screen, because I'm not doing that the whole on camera, because it'll take bloody ages. But yeah, I was going to say, so I was planning to either the end of next season, it depends how we go in Europe really, but I'd like to win the league again and probably do a double and then try and go, oh bloody hell, let's just do it quickly. Anyone else supposed to be good? No. Arsenal have sacked Marek Jankolovski when they are 8th, and I'm also in the mix apparently to take over that job. But yeah, so I'm not sure when I will leave Slask, but I'm getting kind of bored of this same thing over and over again, and the amount of time and effort it takes to flip in, get anywhere in Europe is becoming a little bit of a it's becoming frustrating. Hang on, let's just try and work out what's going on here. So Ouattara in for Odita. Savic is absolutely not playing there, and we have David Daniels back so he can play on the left. And let's go balls up front. And let's bring in Kreml, who can then take over from Lasher if he gets too tired. Oh no, Balls is tired as well. Alright, let's go with Mokoena, and then we can bring Balls on if needs be. Yeah. So it will be one of the two Berlin clubs. If either of you, if Josh or Sam, or like I said, if anyone else is listening, do let me know which one you'd prefer, Hertha Berlin or Union Berlin. My favourite team are Union, but they're both in the second division. I think it would be fun to take one of them up and try and win the Bundesliga with a German Berlin, with a team from Berlin, because that's never been done, I believe, or at least it hadn't been done in real life, and I'm almost certain it's not happened in the game, considering they're both in the second division. And I think even Hertha went down to the third division at one point. So, achy breaky off the line. Oh, dear me, we're not starting this game well, but it's only 3 minutes in. Tomic, what are you doing? And Mokoena is going to get booked straight away. 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Red card? No. Good. Doesn't even get a booking, that's good. Lachowski, Vulicevic is going to... Oh, fuck me, we're starting appallingly. I just don't want to really lose, that's basically the thing. Flipping heck, off the crossbar. I can't make changes already, it's only 8 minutes in, but we're not playing very well. No, okay. Oh god, this is appalling. Dear me. Right, Husic, over to Abahi, Kotsev, Ouattara, Hari, Abahi. Finally we're playing some football of our own. They had a very busy start, but Daniels, he's hit the bloody post. Oh, 10 minutes in. And we finally started to hit back a little bit at those bloody Krakowians. Stankovic, Ouattara wins the header, but then nobody goes for the second ball. Good. Or the third ball, I suppose. Hovey, save. Interesting that everyone seems to have a player called Hoveyinen. Where is he? Pavlovsky, terrible. Ouattara, Mancia, yeah, because I think these guys have got a guy, and also Łódź have a guy called Hoveyinen. How many do they only have? Like 2 names in Armenia? Okay, Ouattara is going to take the corner, and it comes in, and Lasher, I thought was just going to tap that in from back there, out to Kotze. Fucking come on. Okay, well. That was incompetence at its greatest. Kotsev now crosses to no one. Lasher, fucking brilliant. Yeah, no nonsense. Under absolutely zero pressure, in their own half, clears it. That's how much of a centre back he is. Ouattara now, surely. Oh, he just hit that over, man. He didn't even save it or anything. Jesus, pathetic. We could really do with getting back into winning ways in the league, though. We've gone a whole one game without a win, and it's frustrating. Mancia to Mokoena to Daniels. Daniels crosses. Ouattara wins the ball, gets it himself. Mokoena out to Achy Breaky. Mokoena, Ouattara. Mokoena, he misses again. How badly is he playing? 6.8, not bad. Stankovic. Okay, Mancia, Ouattara, up to Mokoena. Mancia, wow, absolutely ripped the ball off of him there. Kotsev, Abahi, Kotsev goes around his man. They're just putting the crosses far too far back. Hurry to Daniels. Daniels now, great tackle. Look at the way he went into that. I don't know how he did get the ball off in the way that he did there, but whatever. Abahi has been booked. 37 minutes. Can we nick a goal before half time? We've been much, much better since that opening 10 minutes of dodge. We've been a lot stronger than them, and we've had lots of chances, and we've sort of not really had clear-cut chances, but certainly we've been in the position where we should have been putting some of these shots away. Oh my goodness me, their goal is living a charmed life. Abahi, Ouattara, and that's the next thing you try, is it? So yeah, we've caught up, we've equalled them. Abahi, big ball up to Mokoena, who puts it to Kotsev, who just could have slipped into Mancia there. Daniels at the back. Daniels on the edge of the area. Great save from Stankovic. Ouattara, Lasher, are you finally going to win a header? No. He just wants to clear the ball. That's all he wants. That's all he wants to do. Mancia to Abahi. Get the cross in. Turn 01. Daniels. Achy breaky. Good ball in, but Miskevitz gets there. Abahi. Kotsev. Yes. Yes, Mokoena. Finally. He has to be 4 yards out. 6 yards out. That's what he needs to be. And then he's lethal from 6 yards. Mokoena scores. We are 1-0 up away from home. And that would, you would think, be enough if we carry on and win the game to tie up the league for us. Assuming we don't then go on an absolutely appalling run after that. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. Calm. There's a lot more to come from you. Keep them calm so that they don't just go out there and absolutely play like headless chickens like they did at the beginning of the first half. Keep it quiet for the next few minutes. Someone's coming off. Musa Watara is battling himself around there. He's going to now cross it, and Lasher scores. Yes, please. With his head. He scores with his head, and he clears the ball no matter what. I don't know if you saw that. Watara just tried to come behind the goal to celebrate, but then decided against it and went back around and went in the front. Look at this. Great ball. Lasher finally being able to get away from Lachowski. Great work from Lasher. I'd say that makes up for his weird clearance in the other teams in his opponent's half. Hari now could have just slipped the ball there through to Mokoena. Out to Kotsev now. Kotsev behind the ball. Oh, Mancia. Daniels. Mokoena must score. He does. Wow. I mean, in the space of 7 minutes, we've gone 3-0 up. This happened in the last game against Wisła as well. We absolutely nobbled them. I think we did them 4-1 after being 1-1 or something like that. Very good. Daniels. Mokoena did all he could not to score it, but still ended up having to. I guess he probably looked a little bit embarrassed as he put it away. Magdziak off the crossbar again. They've hit the crossbar. Does this give you a statistic of how many times you've hit the woodwork? They've hit okay, we've hit the woodwork the same amount as them. Okay, how are we looking for tiredness? Because we've got to play another game this week. Kotsev, you can probably come off. I'll bring on Savic for you. I'm going to bring Mrozek on for Abahi because he's booked. And I'm going to bring on Kreml for Lasher. Do I go like that? Yes, I do, because we need Lasher for the Europa League game. So, 3 big points it looks like we're on our way to. I am very happy with that. Tomic to back. Great header away from Savic. They've still got the ball, though. I mean, are they still playing in that weird triangle formation? Yeah, they are. Oh, great save from Husic. He is so good. Not him. Husic is so good. Magdziak, Savic, away, back. What are you going to do, bruv? He's going to put it back. Magdziak, okay. Well, fine. They can have a goal if they want. They can have one. They've actually scored quite a few goals this season. We usually sort of waltz away with the amount of goals scored because we beat so many teams 4-0. You know, we beat all the really, really terrible teams. Great ball in. Mancia, nope. But they've actually sort of kept up with us in terms of goals scored. We're on 60, they're on 52. That's quite impressive. The Wisła fans are leaving the stadium already. Hari. Oh, Savic, Watara, Savic. Just slip out the line, boy. Earlier than that. Slip it up the line, boy. Sounds like a like a naughty instruction for an old sailor. Mancia scores. Love it. 4-1. Oh, beautiful. He scored his 100th goal for Slask not too long ago in a game where I think we were it was something like 1-1, and then they had a player sent off in like the 80th minute, and then Mancia scored a hat-trick after that, or it was something like that. It was a very funny moment where we had easily won, and then he just sort of went and sort of took the piss a bit, which I am fully behind. Mokoena now slips it through well, I mean, crikey. All he had to do was tap it in. I think I could have scored that. And I do not say that lightly. That's Magdziak, guys, the only one that seems to really be trying for them. He's having a good game. Mateusz Magdziak. I'd like to see who he is later on. Mancia to Savic. Savic puts it at the back post. Daniel scores. It is 5-1 to Śląsk. That is what you call a statement. Although we are 22 games into a 30-game season, it's not the time for statements. It's more just a time for finishing the job. What a second half. 4 goals for us, 1 for Wisła. Definitely worth staying if you had thought about going home at half-time. Any fans in the stadium, you're stupid. Another crossbar hit. Daniels now. Stormy Daniels. Mokoena. Mancia. Can we get a sixth? Can we get a sixth and humble the upstarts from Krakow? Doesn't look like it, no. Well, this is a much better episode. I say that having just recorded an episode, I assume, I can't remember because this is a couple of days after we played the Stoke game. Having just recorded an episode where we went through the furthest in Europe that the club has probably ever gone, to say that, well, finally we're winning a game is not really on message, but whatever. Okay, so yeah, I imagine they would be. Let's just do the press conference. It's a good feeling. Yeah, I mean, they're alright. Certainly made my half-time talk a lot easier. He had a terrible game, did he? Well, he is terrible, so it makes sense. Yes, he was very good. Leave the press conference. So guys, I will see you in about 5 seconds time when we will play Slovan Bratislava, and then we will try and overturn our first leg defeat against Cracovia in the Polish FA Cup. So I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.